and we haven't seen a whole lot of PRX on the global stage since then. It's time for redemption to see if the train is going to keep on rolling.
Here we go, folks. Into the pistol. Heretic start on defense. Well, already we've got this play up through connector here. It'll leave me the Prowler that tries to get him in. Wood on the breach this time around. A fault line comes out at a decent time.
Could be in a bit of trouble if there's a pop flash out of this, but no, it's just going to be a pivot towards the spawn. The minimap is bizarre right now. Triple push from Team Heretics all the way through B, creeping into the spawn of the attackers.
It's going to defeat a lot of this KJ util placed in A main. PRX here able to push out from Link.
There's just no way that they're going to expect this retake to be coming from all of these angles. Benji Fishy biding his time right now, allowing the rest of the players to get in position.
They have to know they're on a clock though. Look at the lurk coming here from Boo. He'll be turning up from A main in time, but PRX want to push through. Flash in the direction of Flowers, doesn't see anything. Briefly pinged out on the site. That haunt does give a lot of information now. PRX want to push ahead of this way, but look, caught in the grab well here. Devi's going to sit. And here Wood's going to take first contact with Device tucked in the corner. It's a 2 for 2. Forsaken buys his time. Opts to double back. There's no plant yet.
No, they've got enough time that they want to try to pivot to B, but these 1v1s being taken are awkward. Forsaken, lovely trade. Brings it to the 2 versus 2. And in the meantime, Patman had been making his way over towards this B site. It's going to be awkward for Team Heretics on this re-clear. There's so many positions that these last 2 players could be tucked into, but they opt for the double hauls, play together.
Of course, Patman dubs as the handler for this PRX team. He's a tight leash on them. And deals with Mini Boo as he tries to approach from B long. It's on Boo. Now they know he's here. The Horde reveals his location. And the IGL now needs to make a play for Horde. He knows what the setup is, but he has to face it. Natty and Patman deals with him. It's PRX with the pistol.
That is the steady hands of the man who has just been a consistent element since joining this PRX team. Comes up in the first pistol round for his global debut.
The Princes of Pacific that were ever promised have never been so close. It's within touching distance for them now. PRX take front B control, knocking on the door of Alpha Yez's site. As Boaster gets a little bit of pressure back towards him, over towards C as well. Another passive defensive line in the sand drawn from Fnatic. Not willing to fight over any of this map control. PRX winning a bit of that mental game. More confidence coming out from them. But it's all about the execution and the delivery. We saw in OT before, it went deep. No team was able to close out early. Fnatic are going to be forced to dig deep here. Pressure mounting. PRX putting it on them. Alarmbot dealt with the paranoia, sweeps forwards, Alpha! Playmaker once more, him and Chronicle! It dropped the PRX players like flies, 2. Something and Forsaken left to pick up the pieces of a round that's just not gone their way.
30 seconds left.
So much space though given to these 2 on PRX, and we've seen what they can do in difficult spots. Would be a magical conversion of a 2v4. Everything that Something and Forsaken could have dreamed of. And these 4 players from Fnatic looking simply to play spoiler. Peace. Something, he's looking for any sort of kill he can claim. Risky business. And Fnatic gonna play this one smart. Patience is there, but a paranoia. Hold on, util out into your hands. Forsaken, he's ISO'd the fights. And Something is wrecking them from on high. PRX do it all. PRX, the Pacific Princes without a crown, they finally have their trophy. Denying the greatest team of all time and becoming legends themselves. It took everything, pushed to overtime,